This week from Crumbl Cookies, Kevin and I are going to be trying all the cookies. All 6 of the regular size cookies and all 6 of the minis. Look how cute. And last week we weighed each one. We're going to do the exact same thing this week. But let me tell you what we have first. We have the pink sugar cookie. We have the churro. We have a semi-sweet chocolate chunk. We have a triple chocolate chip. We have a blueberry muffin. And then this one is called peanut butter munch. And so we have the same one in the little ones. So the first one I'm going to weigh is going to be the triple chocolate chip. So I have my scale set here. Crumbl says the big triple chocolate chip is supposed to be 156 grams. And ours is 152.
Very close.
Very, very close. Yeah, that's great.
Plus, they weigh these before they're baked, so.
Yes, but well, you can judge how you want. The small one is supposed to be 52. That feels light. Yeah, that's only 41. I don't think it should matter if it's before or after it's baked because some of them have frosting, some of them don't.
Yeah, it's just...
so I don't think that should matter.
Some of the moisture will bake out, but it shouldn't be that much.
Yeah, I don't think it should matter. The second one we're gonna try is the semi-sweet chocolate chunk. So the big one is supposed to be 164 grams. Ours is 157. And then we're gonna go to the little one and it is supposed to be 55. And it's 41, so see that one's way off. The next one is the peanut butter munch, and they're saying the big one is supposed to be 172. Ours is 155, so that's quite the difference right there. And then the small one is supposed to be 58. Ours is only 45. Okay, the next one is going to be the classic pink sugar. So the big one is supposed to be 176. This feels big. That's 178. So actually it's a few grams more. And then the small one is supposed to be 59. This one I have to be careful picking up because it's really, really soft. Like it feels like raw dough to pick that up. It is 72. So both of the pink sugar were bigger. Yeah, look, this is literally hard to pick up. It feels very raw.
It's wet on your hands too.
Yes, yeah, you see that glistening like the grease, the oils or whatever. Okay, the next one is going to be blueberry muffin and it's 152. Ours is 132. That's quite a difference. That's quite a bit of difference, yeah. And then the small one is supposed to be 51, and this one feels very wet on the bottom. It's 46, so that's close. And then the last one is the churro, and it's supposed to be 196. That's a big cookie. And
wow.
Yeah, ours is 223. So this one cookie made up the difference for the shortcomings of all the other ones. That made up the difference. And then the small one is supposed to be 65. And it's 92. So yeah, those cookies made up for all the other ones. Okay, these were the 6-pack of regular size were $22.99. And the 6-pack of minis was $14.99. So then you got tax and all that. So, and I know that in other states these are a lot higher. I don't know that we've had anybody that's lower, but we've had them that are. I would be curious. Can anybody get a 6-pack for lower than $22.99 and minis for lower than $14.99 for the whole box of 6? Because I think for the most part, everybody that gives their price in the comments, it's always higher. So the first one we're going to try is the triple chocolate chip. It's a chocolate cookie. It has semi-sweet chunks, white chips, and milk chocolate chips.
Very soft. I don't really know if you can see that.
And the reason we're doing all the cookies this week is because we're trying to compare the regular size to the minis. And so we from now on, they'll go back and forth to the milk chocolate and the semi-sweet, and we'll have already done it for next time. So we won't have to keep reviewing those over and over again. Same thing goes for pink sugar. It'll probably be a while before we do pink sugar again. And that pink on that, I don't know if y'all got a good look in the camera, but that is like Barbie pink.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it being that pink in the past.
Mm-hmm. And the pictures are really light too. It's whoever mixed up their frosting though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That tastes like a brownie mix.
Mm-hmm. And our particular one is very soft.
Mm-hmm.
Not underdone really, but just very soft.
No. If you look at the side of it, I'll have close-up pictures at the end. It's like a perfectly baked brownie. Mm-hmm. And you can buy a triple chocolate brownie mixes, and that's exactly what that tastes like. I think it's delicious.
Good. Very good. It's not dark. It's not bitter or anything like that.
I forgot. Now we're going to the mini one.
Now we got the mini. Baby cookie.
Okay. Well, I took another bite.
It's okay.
I forgot we're trying more. Okay. And it's always interesting to say which one we're going to like best. This you can eat all in one bite.
Mm-hmm. The minis I could finish off in like 2 bites, but if you cut them, you could get 4.
These minis would be perfect for sandwich cookies.
Yeah, put a little frosting in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It's basically the same texture. Pretty much the same flavor. I mean, maybe...
I think for me, I got a white chip in my bite.
Right, I did not.
And so it stood out, and even the chocolate, the milk chocolate, stood out a little bit more in that mini than it did in the big one.
Because there's more cookie in the big one.
Right. So I got more of for the first one, the big one just tasted like a big brownie, which nothing wrong with that. But the little one, you could really taste the distinct chocolates in it. And so I think those chocolates shine more in the mini one.
Yeah, I didn't get those. I just got chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just the same.
I got a better bite than Kevin. Yeah. The next one, this one is kind of plump, isn't it?
It's thick.
It's like it's really risen. I mean, it looks good. It just looks plump. It's a semi-sweet chocolate chunk. Semi-sweet chocolate chunks, and it's supposed to have a little sprinkle of sea salt on top. Thank you.
I don't see a sprinkle of sea salt, but that doesn't mean that. I don't see like salt on top.
I don't see sea salt on either one of those.
Uh-huh.
They forgot our sea salt.
Yeah, it's a very doughy cookie.
They didn't put sea salt on that.
It's not bad. It's just
It's just a semi-sweet chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, it's just a semi-sweet chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, what would have made it is the salt.
Is the salt.
And there's no salt on it.
And yeah, so when you go, you'll probably get some salt.
Yeah.
I wish we had gotten some. It's a good cookie.
It is good.
I like their milk chocolate chip better.
Yeah.
I really like those guitar chocolate chips.
Now
Those
this one,
great big chips.
the mini one has chips on one side and not the other.
Okay, well then make sure you get a bite with
I'm going to
chips.
split it in half.
They're nice and melty, the chips. This is full.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, full of chips.
And the other half has chips. It's just not as much. I tell you what, you can really taste the chips when you get the small ones.
Yeah.
You taste the chocolate comes through them.
But I'll be honest, I got a raw dough flavor from that.
I did too.
It tastes that, and it's so soft.
It kind of has a weird taste, honestly.
It tastes like raw dough. I've eaten plenty of raw dough. You're not supposed to do that. I know. I'm not talking about the safe to eat raw. I'm talking about like when I'm making it, just eating it. That tastes like raw. Ours is raw.
Yeah.
Ours is raw.
It's not like runny raw, but
But it's
definitely
raw.
not baked.
Yeah, and so I like, for this one, because of that, I like the bigger one better because I don't like that raw dough flavor in that.
For me, it has a little bit of an odd flavor.
Because it doesn't taste it like if you're gonna have raw cookie dough, right? You want the Nestle Toll House tub. You just want to eat it, raw. That's not that good raw flavor. That's not what you want.
It doesn't have that buttery, creamy kind of flavor.
So see, that's one of those cookies they have every other week, and I'm surprised that it sells as good as the milk chocolate chip because I would pass on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just from this experience. The third one is Peanut Butter Munch. A peanut butter cookie iced with, it has milk chocolate on top, and then it has peanut butter coated cereal pieces and powdered sugar.
I made sure we each got a piece of cereal too.
I'll take this one, it's smaller. It looks smaller. That's a thick cookie.
It is a big cookie.
Yeah, so we can get the cereal.
That's a thick cookie. I tell you what, you actually taste the cereal too.
I love it. Yes.
And you get that bite of cereal. Of course, they don't give you those 4 pieces, but
right. I'm glad they give you 4 pieces though, because the way you cut it, you have 1 for each piece. I love that the cereal, it's very fresh and it's crunchy, but then you actually taste a lot of that peanut butter and you taste the milk chocolate.
it should be fresh. They were opening the bags when I was there.
Is it Chex Mix?
It's those Muddy Buddies, those Chex. And they were the little bags. They weren't you would think they would buy them in the big bags. They were just the little.
Maybe they don't, so they'll stay fresh.
Could be. They were those small packs and they were opening it. He was opening like 3 or 4 of them to dump them into the plastic tub.
That texture of that peanut butter cookie is the perfect texture.
Yeah, it's very, it's a little dense, but it's good. I like it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I can give you this piece of cereal.
The peanut butter really tastes like that classic peanut butter cookie flavor. It has that. You don't have to give me the cereal piece.
I don't care. Wait, there you go. That one has the same flavor that small cookie did. It has a floral flavor. I don't know if I don't like that at all.
It does taste different.
It's funky.
There's
I would not want to take another bite of that. It's like they put something wrong in there.
Yeah. Well, and you know,
I got that with that little milk, the chip one as well.
I'm wondering if they're having trouble with the minis because
I don't know.
Because like the next one, when I picked it up, that pink sugar, it's basically raw. Just get ready because.
But that's not a matter of it being raw. I mean, it's cooked. It tastes
funny.
Weird.
Like it's not like it does not like I would not choose that one.
No.
I would choose the big one again.
Not if it tasted like that, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's odd.
But you would think it'd be the same dough. Like they're mixing up the big ones. They're going to take it and put the same dough to make the big ones and the little ones. You would think it'd be the same batch. I don't know why that would taste so different, but it does.
It absolutely does. It was a huge difference in the mini.
See, I thought the chocolate chip mini actually tasted a little funky too. That's even worse, but it's the same.
Well, I said it tastes like raw.
It's the same funkiness. No, it's not even. It's beyond raw. I don't mind raw dough. That's like just funky.
Funky. I got some of the cereal in mine, so it helps cover that up. But yeah, I wouldn't get the mini of that either. I would get the full size.
It's almost like they had perfume on their hands or something, or lotion.
Oh
or
gosh,
something.
don't say that.
But they put gloves on. But I'm just saying that's what it tastes like. It's something just like tainted it or something. I don't know.
The next one is the classic pink sugar. We haven't had one of these in a while. It's a heavy cookie. It's a vanilla sugar cookie, but it has almond frosting.
Yeah, it's a heavy cookie, and it seems, at least the big one, it seems very well baked.
You get the almond immediately.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have a sugar cookie, this is the way I want it.
Mm-hmm. I love almond.
Mm-hmm. Has a little bit of that cherry kind of flavor.
Mm-hmm. That cookie is perfectly baked.
Mm-hmm. Got little crispy edges.
But honestly, that's just something to put all that frosting on.
Yeah, the cookie itself really doesn't come through as a flavor.
No, because the almond is very, very strong,
Right.
and that's what and it's incredibly sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But the outside of the cookie, it's just has the slightest little bit of crunch to it.
Yeah,
I think it's delicious.
And it's a little soft. It's not mushy, but soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Yeah, I like
No,
that.
this one's going to be scary. But the almond's so strong that you might not
Yeah,
taste.
that's pretty mushy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Texture-wise, it's almost chewy feeling.
Yeah, I had a really hard time getting it out of the box. It's like it never went in the oven.
Well,
And it has that dough flavor again. I taste it through the almond.
I wonder if it's
100% get it's raw dough.
it's almost, and I know they don't come this way, but it's almost, you know, those prepackaged cookies you get in the refrigerated section.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like that kind of texture. It's still got a little bit of a chew to it, but it doesn't feel baked.
But no, it literally does not come across as baked. The big one has a completely different texture because it has a crunch around the edge, and it's crumbly. That one,
It's chewy.
it doesn't even crumble like a baked cookie
No, it's
because
soft.
like that looks like raw dough, like that you rolled out with a rolling pin. That's raw.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I just didn't bake it.
I don't think it ever hit the oven.
I think it did hit the oven. It just didn't hit it for very long.
Okay, the next one is blueberry muffin. This is the one they really they were short on the weight.
Yeah.
The blueberry muffin, blueberry cookie with cake glaze and blueberry muffin streusel.
Yeah, they were brushing the glaze on a set when I was in there.
Thank you.
Get that out of the way. It's like they had the cookie and they were taking a brush and brushing it on there. I got the blueberry.
Mm-hmm. I get blueberry.
Wow.
I should have in the order. Usually, I'll try to do like the sweetest. I'm sorry, the not sweet to the sweetest. I should have put that before the pink sugar.
It's okay though. It didn't mess with it.
It doesn't mess with the flavor. It's just that the pink sugar is twice as sweet as this
it's
one.
very sweet.
This
Sweet
one,
overload.
yeah, the pink sugar is much sweeter. We hadn't had one in a while, so I forgot how sweet they are. You really do taste the blueberry though.
Yep. This one's very, very soft, just like the pink.
Yeah,
one
very soft.
is. Did get blueberry.
And dough.
Mm-hmm.
Raw dough. They had trouble today.
Yeah, whoever's baking their minis didn't put them in the oven long enough.
No, but not at all.
It's like they were rushing to get them out.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said there was a huge order right before ours.
Yeah, but they were just big cookies. They weren't minis.
Oh, well, I'm glad whoever ordered them got the big ones. I'm glad they didn't get the big order
They
one
were
from the
getting
minis.
3 12-packs. So.
Because some of you have left comments like, you are disgusted by raw dough.
They wouldn't like those.
You would not like any of
The
them.
only one that's really been good is the
ticks.
chocolate one.
Yeah.
The chocolate one's the only one that's been baked.
Yes. That, again, the mini is, I do get the blueberry flavor, but it's very raw, and you get that raw dough flavor. So, once again, I'm going to pick the large one.
Yeah.
And in the pink sugar, I would definitely pick the large one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we said
I
that.
mean,
But,
the more frosting, the better for me. Honestly.
well, no, it has to do with that one. It didn't seem baked
Yeah,
at
but
all.
even if it had been baked, I would have picked the bigger one because I want the frosting.
The last
the
one
heavy
is the churro. Yes, this is the Big Daddy. There's usually a Big Daddy in the box.
Usually one heavy one.
Cinnamon cookie with cinnamon buttercream and cinnamon sugar on top. And I love that. They did a really good job with that swirl, didn't
Oh,
they?
they held that up wrong. Yeah, that was the guy I talked to pretty much every week.
The guy you talked to, he did the swirl. He did a good job. Do they still not wear name tags so you can learn who they are?
He was moving around so much, I don't even think about it.
It's just nice when you go somewhere every week to know somebody's name.
I don't know if he is the manager, but it seems like he's like over that crew in the morning.
I don't need to finish this, but I'm
I
going
ate
to.
one too. Yeah, I really like the sweet cinnamon flavor. It's really, really nice.
It's over the top. Sweet.
The mini's very soft too. But it's got enough frosting in it. I may cover it up.
That if you like cinnamon, and I mean like incredibly sweet, it's going to be hard to pick the sweetest one because it's going to be between this one and the pink sugar. Yeah. This is like,
it's a different kind of sweet though.
This is intense. It is intensely sweet. Like right now still, it's like I've had just like a spoonful of cinnamon and sugar, really.
With frosting.
Yes, and it's just that sweet. But the cookie is perfectly baked.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's soft, but it is well baked.
You can tell it's regular like shaker cinnamon, regular cinnamon, but they put a lot of sugar in it.
A lot of sugar. Okay, the mini.
I think that one's slightly better baked than the other ones, but it's still not really baked.
It still is.
And it still has that dough flavor.
Yes, it tastes like, yes.
It's not even flour though. That's what's weird. Normally an underbaked cookie, you get like a floury flavor or something. It's not even that. There's something else.
To me, I'm getting very specific raw dough. I've eaten so much, and even that tastes like a cinnamon sugar, a raw dough. It's very raw. Yeah. The outer edge might have been in the oven a second longer than the one before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one's slightly better baked.
But it's still raw. That is the theme this week. Is
the minis are raw.
They are raw. And we say this all the time. We appreciate you watching these videos. I greatly appreciate you watching these videos.
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't do them if you didn't watch them.
Yeah, if you didn't watch them, I would quit doing them. But I would definitely quit doing them if you didn't watch them because we're spending $40 here. But we can only speak for our location.
Yeah, so, at the time it was made.
Right. So you might get Joe Bob this afternoon and he might bake them perfectly. They might be, somebody could go to the same location this afternoon and be like, well, mine weren't raw. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Right.
We can only go by what's happening this second.
Yeah, you really can't compare locations. I think you can probably compare a lot in the flavors. Because the flavors are, they're going to mix the same flavors in all of them if they remember to put like salt on the cookies.
Yeah, they did not have salt.
But for the most part, like the flavors, the mix are going to be the same. So we can always speak on that and we can just tell you what our experience is. Sweetness wise, I still think these are basically a tie. It's just a different kind of sweetness. The churro and the pink sugar, I think they're both the sweetest.
I'm going to say this week, unfortunately, I think the minis are adorable. But for our location, I would pass on every single one of the minis. Even the chocolate one, I'm just not going to risk it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So I wouldn't get them again. But so we're just going to talk about the big cookies, because those were the ones that were actually good. Which one would you not get again?
Would I not get? Probably the
big
blueberry.
one. I wouldn't get the blueberry one either.
The blueberry one, and honestly, I wouldn't get the semi-sweet.
I wouldn't get the semi-sweet either.
Because I would rather have a milk chocolate than a semi-sweet chocolate.
Exactly.
That's just a personal preference.
Yeah, and that's going to be there every other week. So this, we won't be getting
again, that's a personal preference. That's, if you like the semi-sweet better,
and a lot of people love it. And that's why they started flipping it back and forth from chocolate to semi-sweet. That's good that they did that for their customers, but it's just I don't care for it as much.
The chocolate option this week is good. I do like the chocolate. If you like a chocolate cookie, I think it's really good. My choice though is going to be the churro.
I think the churro is the sweetest one here. I really do. I think the churro is even sweeter than the pink. I think it's
they're right there. Though.
Yeah, they're right there, but I do think there is more sugar in that churro, and it's just a massive cookie.
Yeah.
So your favorite is the churro?
Yeah, oh yeah, I like the churro one.
I love the churro, but I think I'm gonna go for the pink sugar because I like the almond. But literally, I'm splitting hairs.
Yeah.
Because it would be pink sugar, and then by a nose, and then it would be the churro because it is so sweet. I'm telling you, it's like intensely sweet. And then I'll absolutely love the peanut butter. It's wonderful.
See, I would pick the chocolate third.
I would pick the
And
peanut
I would
butter
pick
third.
this one for.
It is a terrific old-fashioned
It is. It's good.
texture, flavor, everything. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So I think this is a great week to go because they have something for everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and so
You have your fruit. You have your
fruit, your healthy cookie.
You're healthy.
We didn't pick the healthy one.
It's got a berry in it.
That's the one we didn't
And we didn't
choose.
choose. You got your chocolate. You got your chocolate chip.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your peanut butter.
Yeah,
You
your
got
cereal. You even have your cereal group.
That's right.
So, yeah, there's something for everybody, but you'll have to let us know. It's always so much fun when you all go. You have your own experiences. You come back and you tell me what happened with you this week. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll have lots of pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.